Alright, so hey everyone, welcome back to another video. We do have some exciting news for today for Shiba Inu. Now, good night Shiba Army. SHIB holder count is at 645,000 and is growing exponentially at 645,000. That's a lot of holders, and hopefully we can reach 1 million by the end of the year, because if we do reach 1 million by the end of the year, then we fulfill Satoshi Kusuma's promises. Right now, a lot of people are having a simple question: when Shiba is going to the moon? And I'm definitely hoping soon, because we do have some really exciting news for Bitcoin. We do have really exciting news for cryptocurrencies, and we are hoping this will change everything. So I'm going to be reading everything that's going on today, but the Shiba Inu developers actually announced a few new things that will definitely change Shiba Inu for the long term. So for example, the new internal structure introduced to the mirror future of Shiba Inu. Current admin and mods will pick up one of the 4 breeds. So there'll be 4 stages or 4 different sections for all of these Shiba Inu members and all of these people working at Shiba Inu. So these breeds, think of them as departments, are as follows: currencies, technologies, growth, and defense. So currencies and technologies and growth and defense, these are around 4 sectors, divided into 4 sectors on how Shiba Inu could grow. And with growing that, we could be seeing like a big institution, a big decentralized nature where everyone is the same. So sorry to say, we're talking about decentralized system where the rewards distribution was put on hold because of inability of human resources, and there was a completely structured organization with some crazy names. It's more of centralized, but this is in fact decentralized community. Organized does not equal centralized for anyone that cares. You know, it's really important that we are going to be seeing some growth, as this brings up a team that is still fully decentralized. So a lot of people still care that Shiba Inu is either centralized, which basically means having a company behind it, or being fully decentralized, where there's a lot of people working on a single project. So bear with me here, because a lot of people invested, simply put, because Shiba Inu was decentralized. So if we check over here, I do hope we get our own Batman. Maybe we get Elon Musk. I'm definitely hoping for so. But calling the SHIB army, SHIB votes and retweets for Bitforex can be done hourly. Also, you can quote retweet and use hashtags to make a trend. And there's some new news. Look at this. This is like a Batman Shiba Inu, and this is definitely something we would need. We would need Batman's help right now for the prices to increase, as Elon Musk could save us. Robinhood could save us, Coinbase could save us. All of these big institutions and companies could actually in fact help us and save us. But Shiba Inu is looking at the bull run coming, and here's the Shiba Inu and a bull. You know, we're going to be standing strong here against bulls or against bears. We're always going to be strong. As you can see, a SHIB over here sitting patiently and awaiting for its next bull. So I'm really excited for that. Everyone is super excited for the next bull run, as potentially after a long time we can eat the supply of large coins with a burn. We can remove those tokens out of the circulation forever. Bye tokens, I say, and we can finally see Shiba Inu growing to the potential it needs to be. Because I definitely do think so. A burn would make a lot of people happy. It would break that zero for such a long time. Like right now, there is a huge supply of coins out there, and that's why a lot of people are not buying. So Dogecoin over here, you took everything from me. And Shiba Inu, I don't even know who you are, but Shiba Inu is going down and has been going down for months, while the entire market making an incredible gain. That's definitely true, and I think that's a big issue right now that has to be addressed, why Shiba Inu is going down. And I think this is because of the relief fund. The relief fund hugely shaped Shiba Inu's bull runs, and because every time we get a bull run, the relief fund sells it off. We still have no information on the relief fund and what's happening with it, but we are seeing massive decreases due to the relief fund selling off the coins. And once we sell it off, we can reach a new bull run like the one Shiba Inu does. But I'll be honest, this doesn't feel too good right now, but I'm in this for a couple of years, so I'm not sweating it much. If you're feeling stressed out by the big instability, remember to take a break and zoom out to the bigger picture. Everything will be okay, guys. And you can see Roshi Vision, look at how much it has dropped. Look at how Bone Shiba Swap has dropped last week. And look at Shiba Inu, like, hopefully we can eat at least 2 zeros over here. Like, that would be crazy. Definitely with a burn, a lot of people would be much happy. You know, 90% burns are unrealistic. Our 20% burns are not that unrealistic given a proper time frame. But for example, Ethereum growing, Bitcoin also growing, but you can see Bitcoin and Shiba Inu are following the same patterns. Doge being only at $800 is definitely concerning, as it used to be a lot more. It used to be $4,000 And this is the best news all week, and Shiba Inu trading on Webull. But Bitcoin price turns to test lower support levels as 50K stays out of reach. It's front-trailing sideways market for Bitcoin bulls as August ends on in September, which is typically a boring month for Bitcoin's price on Loom. So it's not going to be a good price this month in September. We're not going to be seeing any explosions, but in October, we're definitely going to be seeing something else. So I'm really excited for October. Maybe something is going to change with El Salvador coming in. Who knows? Maybe in the long term, El Salvador coming in is a blessing. But if that happens, we're most likely going to be into a new impulse. We wave back to 58,000 at first, and then probably a new all-time high. Now, accumulation set off to stave a major price dip. Slowly but surely, Bitcoin is inching closer and closer toward its next major demand area, said popular trader and analyst Rack Capital. The extent of accumulation in a 40,000 range is significant, and data suggests that it's unlikely that a significant price drop will ensue. With prices pushing above 50,000 and some notable profit taking covered last week, the market currently sits at the top of end of high on-chain volume node. And the report showed that 1.65 million Bitcoin has a cost basis between 45,000 and 50,000. So there's still a lot of Bitcoin in circulation. But former US president calls crypto a disaster waiting to happen. Like, that's simply crazy. We're hearing presidents talking about this, but he seemingly dismissed the crypto market's potential in favor of strengthening US dollar in a recent interview. You know, he didn't talk about that, but Donald Trump said, and this is nothing new, he said that crypto is a disaster waiting to happen, and they may be fake. Who knows what they are? These cryptocurrency are certainly something that people don't know very much about. But that's not simply true. You know, cryptocurrencies are growing very fast, and I think a lot of people will need to go into crypto. Banks a few months ago have been saying how crypto is terrible, how Shiba Inu is going nowhere, you know, how Shiba Inu is a scam. People were calling Shiba Inu a scam 6 months ago, but it has been going up ever since. Obviously dropped a lot, but still, we saw a 6.7 million gain in the past in the past year. We saw 6.7 million increase. So if you put $1 into Shiba Inu, imagine how much you have right now. You have a lot of money, and that's simply crazy to be. But earlier this month, Gensler expressed his beliefs that the market needs additional authorities to prevent transactions, products, and platforms from falling between regulatory cracks, as well as more resources to protect investors and growing volatile sector. Now, major job posting from the crypto space in 2021, sub-institutional players, online retailers, and media organizations have called for recruits with experience in crypto and blockchain. And this is the beauty about crypto. It generates so many jobs. Like, that's simply crazy to me. And I'm definitely really excited for that, as a lot of companies are coming in. You know, even media outlets don't necessarily have the staff to properly report on crypto space. News organizations like Bloomberg have dedicated journalists on crypto blockchain, but Time Magazine is still looking for a chief financial officer who has comfort with Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. So we still have a huge demand for jobs, and this will generate a lot of jobs, which the other countries will see. Well, Shiba Inu is generating jobs. Maybe we should boost up cryptocurrencies, as right now a lot of people are jobless due to what's happening in the current market. Just with the dawn of the new technology like radio, television, or internet, interest in and from candidates will likely grow as institutions offer more options for cryptocurrency and blockchain education to meet demand. Now, Antoni's Karmuki 100K per Bitcoin by the end of the year is still within reach. So don't forget that while September might be boring, we are still going to be seeing 100K potentially, as Karmuki is a long-term believer in Bitcoin, and he convinced that the main cryptocurrency is growing faster than tech giants like Google, Facebook, and Amazon. This is why he believes Bitcoin will reach 1 billion users by 2025. We now probably have $650 million to $700 million worth of Bitcoin across our product portfolio. So he invested a lot into crypto. He's pumping out the market because he knows that Bitcoin will somehow be 100,000 by the end of the year, and we need to see a miracle for Bitcoin to hit $100,000 by the end of the year per coin. But it could happen, and if this happens, this will be a very nice indicator for Shiba Inu, since that the firm has been steadily accumulating the digital gold. But crypto does not qualify as currency, and we see once again more FUD. You know, South Africa's top banker has said cryptocurrencies are more akin assets than actual currencies. A crypto is a store of value. It is a medium of exchange, but is not generally accepted. It's only accepted by those who are participating in it. And that's completely true. If every single country accepted cryptocurrencies like El Salvador, then everyone would be using crypto. A move that replicated among another Central American nations. And Congo also revealed a central bank was interested in blockchain, and SARP experimented with novel technology. So really exciting to see that. But we are seeing a new bull market return. So it's only a matter of time, everyone. We are seeing the same patterns we saw last year, mid to late 2020, the springboard period for the Ether and Bitcoin bull market. So on-chain activity on both chains has remained quite relative to bull market highs, even as price momentum continues upwards. The supply for Bitcoin is decreasing. The supply for Ethereum is decreasing. The only thing that's not decreasing is the supply for Shiba Inu. And if we could see that, we could be seeing a huge uptrend in supply dynamics remaining in play. And these periods often accompany the end of the bear market accumulation, where the investors who remain are the strong hands, those with the highest conviction. So Bitcoin token transfer, not entity adjusted, hit a 2-year high a few days ago. These transactions were not from exchanges. Possible explanations would be deals, whales moved due to regulations, and unlabeled exchange wallets moved for security or regulation reasons. So, a lot of money is leaving these exchanges and nobody's talking about this. A lot of institutions are buying it. This is the first reason, and this is definitely a positive indicator, as we're going to be seeing a lot more in the future. And whales also moving is a huge factor, of these exchanges into their own personal wallets, from these. But this creates a huge demand as more and more exchanges now have less and less Bitcoin. And with less and less Bitcoin, we need to see Shiba Inu getting the lower supply. Hopefully we can do it. Drop a like on this video if you want a lower supply for SHIB. If you want to see a burn, drop a like and subscribe for more content, because I'll definitely keep you updated on that. But Bitcoin price to 6 to 46K despite record accumulation and supply shock events. So even with that being said, there's a lot less supply for Bitcoin and Ethereum. What we need to see right now, we are already seeing the supply shocks, which are happening. The price is increasing. There's less and less supply, but we need to see more and more Bitcoin growth. So right now we are very much bound to Ethereum and Dogecoin's prices. And with that being said, it's only a matter of time. Like, the price for Dogecoin might be growing. Balance will shift in favor of the bulls if they can push and sustain the price above the downtrend line. The pair may then rally to 0.35 and later to 0.45. Institutions remain bullish on Cardano and Ether, while Bitcoin outflows persist. Ether and Cardano continue to dominate inflows to institutional crypto investment products, while demand for Bitcoin weakens. So, all of these altcoins are growing. When is Shiba Inu going to be growing? Probably needs a lot more investments, a lot more time to be growing with the other institutions. I'm definitely hoping so, because there's still a lot more to look into. With Cardano growing, with XRP growing, with all of these coins are growing, why is SHIB not growing? And very simply put, institutions have not yet invested into Shiba Inu coin. Maybe they don't trust the coin, but Ethereum is going to be seeing some major gains. So that is definitely good for all the Shiba Inu holders. But right now, institutions are simply not investing into Shiba Inu for a very simple reason. They, for some reason, do not want to do so. But Finder surveyed 42 crypto experts, with more than 25 providing Ethereum price predictions for not only that, and we could be seeing 5,000 for Ethereum by the end of the year, and Bitcoin will hit 100,000. Ethereum will reach 5,000 as soon as the next year. So I'm really excited for that. We do have a lot more to talk about, but Chinese banks explore EU1 for selling investment funds and insurance. Like, that's simply crazy to me. China is going forth while Shiba Inu is going down, because people from China cannot buy Shiba Inu anymore. And that's something you must remember. Thank you so much for watching. That's all the time we have for today. Until next time, peace everyone.